So I wasn't always a stand-up comedian. I used to own my own business. I ran my own business. I was a helium balloon recovery sniper. Used to have an office outside town with a yard and a pickup. On any given day, some guy could ring me up, usually a distressed manager of a hotel or a shopping centre, anywhere with a large atrium and a high ceiling. And he would call me up and he'd say something like, he'd sound very distressed, and he'd say, "Man, you've got to come and help me. There's a Santa in the ceiling. And it's mid-June. And Santa, yeah, I know what you're saying, buddy. I know what you're saying, sure. Santas are kind of sinister even in the middle of December, but in the middle of summer, they're just damn weird." So I would take that call and I would get my kit together, throw it in the back of the pickup, my BB guns, my air guns, my bow and arrow, my shooting tunic, one of those ones with little pockets all over the place, khaki, camouflage, something like you'd see in an angler or something like that. Again, my pickup, I'd drive over there. It's a tough job, but it was a job. Somebody had to do it. So I'd go in there and I'd scout the area out. We'd cordon it off. We'd cordon off the place, and I would go in there and I'd do the hit. I'd bring that guy down. I would get my weapon out. I'd load it up. I'd take aim. Pop. And I'd bring that guy down. Head shot, body shot, leg shot, I didn't care. He's coming down. Santas, hundreds of Santas, a fair number of snowmen, Mickey Mouse, quite a few, Mickey Mice, Goofies, Donald Ducks, Daffy Ducks. I did all the ducks. But somebody had to do it, you know. Then that fateful day came, that last day in the job. A frosty, frosty February in Dublin. When I realised that I couldn't do it anymore, it was beginning to weigh too heavily on my soul at night. No one's entirely sure of the circumstances. Maybe somebody had dropped some slush puppy, or maybe, I think there was word of a tube of Smarties, whatever, it doesn't really matter. This floor was slidey, and this woman came out of the card shop with a balloon. She was on her way to a baby shower. I got there. The guy told me, "Yeah, you've got to take this thing down. Please." It's lodged under the third skyway, near a skylight. And again, we had all the crowd behind a cordon. They're poor. These people standing there, their faces, they're dumb, impassive faces, chewing their Krispy Kreme donuts and their hamburgers. And I got myself set up. I loaded my weapon, and I saw it. The inflatable baby up there, with this beautiful, cute little smile and little sticky out ears, and a little nappy with a kind of teddy bear motif. I loaded up, and I pointed the gun at him. I was just feeling different that day, nervous. Sweat started coming down my face in rivulets. I was wiping it off. My hand was shaky and sweaty, and I put it on the trigger, and it was trembling a little. I was thinking, just the ankle, I'll just take the ankle. Just a small, just a grace, just enough to bring him down. And I dropped the gun. I couldn't do it. I looked over at the manager, and he was looking at me expectantly, and the crowd was waiting. I thought, pull yourself together, man, for Christ's sake, pull yourself together. So I lifted my gun again and I aimed it. that inflatable baby. And at the very last moment, I was thinking the ankle, just a little graze. Nothing to... And just at the last moment, I pressed the trigger, shut my eyes and shot him. Right in the face.
Oh my god.
Blew that cute little smile right off the planet. His head imploded. And he started to slowly twist down. Like a snowflake. Like a snowflake. I knew this was my last day in this job. Anyway, I watched this little snowflake of a baby that I'd just blown up. Just twisting slowly like a little snowflake. Just like a snowflake. The newspapers were right. Snow was general all over Ireland. It was falling on every part of the